Hi everyone, how's it going? I'm trading the E-mini S&P 500 futures on a 2000 tick chart, and I'm using a 21 EMA. I'm also trading the E-mini NASDAQ, the NQ, on a 1000 tick chart, but I'm just going to be going over the S&P in this video, so I'll probably just make a video on this later. And so anyway, starting off, we have the overnight high up here, the overnight low down here. These are our key levels for the day. I started trading at 8 Central Time, which is this area right here. And starting off, we have this downtrend break. And when a downtrend gets a break, you can expect prices to attempt a new low. That's how they play out. And so at this point right here, after we push down to a new low, the downtrend is played out. We form a double bottom, also forming this overnight low right here before pushing above the EMA. So this is a great place to look for a reversal pattern. You know, if we push above, get a couple legs retesting the EMA, holding above, then we can look for a long on a reversal pattern. But in this case here, we just don't get that. We rush above, and then we push back below, immediately close back below the EMA, and then on this next bar we struggle to get above the EMA again, and it's really just not ideal. It doesn't form the reversal pattern, and also it doesn't even form as a good high or low because it's struggling to get above the EMA. It does push up here, make a new high, it immediately gets choppy. Just unfortunately no way to get in on that safely. And just notice this. I want to show you this because even though it's very choppy in this area and it's sideways and it's a small picture in this area, I just want to show that price action still works out the same. This uptrend right here has a break and a push to a new high. So this uptrend is considered played out, just like I explained with this downtrend. And as soon as it makes that new high, it immediately starts reversing down. And so that's just how price action works. The uptrend plays out with a break and a new high. And it's a little bit hard to see here because it's so choppy. But notice the pattern of what price does. We push down, up, down, and back up before plummeting. So we have first entry long, and then notice these bodies here, second entry long, failure. So this is a very small picture, failed second entry, and it's certainly not anything that I'd be taking. But it just, it goes to show price action, it always holds true. Even sometimes when it's hard to see and it's choppy and sideways, and it's really good to know this stuff. It's good to be able to see it, even if it's very small picture and you're not going to take anything off of it. But anyway, after this uptrend played out right here, it started getting choppy. You notice we were kind of going in this range right here. Really nothing to enter in this area. Like I said, we kind of got that small little reversal before plummeting on down there. Notice we get these two legs pushing out. Now when we break out of the overnight low, there's a big chance for price to attempt to fade. Now at this point, this this trend line, I've already got it, and then it's held off there and pushed lower, and it's pretty clear at this point. But you wouldn't want to enter right into that. However, you can still get a bigger picture failed second entry. So if we pushed out and broke this trend line right here, because it's off those first two swings, if it had just pushed out, got a couple legs back, holding above the EMA, then we could have gotten a nice reversal pattern. But in this situation here, it ends up holding, pushing on lower here, and then this trend line is what actually caused this move, is what basically caused this move to happen, this two-legged move, because clearly these two legs down are connected to one another. And so anyway, at this point here, you can still get that same thing that I was just explaining. You can get that reversal pattern, but you are more broken out now, and so another possibility is getting a retest of the overnight low. And so if you get two legs retesting, that will be two attempts to fade. Now if you get two attempts to fade, then you're safe to buy, or in this case short with the breakout, because you don't just want to buy breakouts or short breakouts, because breakouts tend to fade back in. But if you get two attempts to fade and it holds off of it, then you can still look for a short. But in this case here, we don't make those two attempts. We just get this one attempt here, not very significant. And I just want to mention, because I know that it might confuse some people, you see how there's a first entry short, second entry short. To the tick, there's a second entry because of that little push lower right there. But on a bigger picture, this really is just one leg up. I don't really care about each tick that goes by. I just view this as one leg right there. And so I don't see a clear entry right here. And even if you did get a bigger one in this case, it's not off the EMA, but anyway. So we push on lower here. No entries on the way down. We almost reached I meant to say we almost reached this measured move right here. But we don't quite reach it. We push up, start pushing back down. It's really just not clear. You can't go short there just because you push up and get a red bar and almost reach the EMA. That's just a first entry. And even though you have this measured move in play, You know, you can't use that. You can't just say, oh, the measured move is still in play, it's going to reach it, and then go short on a subpar setup. It's just not ideal. You don't want to take that. We push on lower again. You know, we make this double bottom here with this swing over here, and then it just gets very choppy as it makes that double bottom. And then eventually it does push on through and reaches the measured move right here. Now it pushes on through it. We retest it here. It gets very choppy. Unfortunately, there's just nothing clear on the way down. Starting from here, you can see we have first entry long, second entry long, failure, but it is very sideways at that point right there. And, you know, considering we just reached this major measured move and we had one strong attempt to reverse, I'm thinking we could get another leg like that up to this trend line right here. So let me just draw out this. You see what I mean? So this is why I wouldn't want to go short on something like this. You could easily get a couple legs up to that trend line, especially at an area like this where you just met a major down measured move. You can definitely get a couple legs up there. So not ideal, but it does end up working. And pushes on lower here, or whoops, didn't mean to move that. Pushes on lower here. Out of nowhere, it just pushes back up, breaks this downtrend right here. Now, when a downtrend gets a break, you can expect prices to attempt a new low. After that break, it immediately started pushing down to a new low. After this push down, it's a little bit clearer to see this range that's forming. Those lows make a nice double bottom right there. These highs, not quite, but either way, it's very clearly in a range right here. So we'll see what happens. We could easily get another leg down like this. What could happen is a couple legs up and then make a double top right here and then get a second leg down. You know, right now, pushing up here, it's basically like a two-legged break. We have that double bottom, but this first leg was breaking out of this channel here. So it could act as a two-legged break, and then, you know, say we get this two-legged break up to here, up at these highs, make the double top. You know, we can expect a second leg down, two-legged break, could easily get a short up here soon. So we'll see what happens. It is kind of getting slow on the ES, so I'm going to be done trading for the day. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped out, and I'll see y'all next time.